The next exercise I showed her was called Stop and Breathe. And Stop and Breathe is, again, very straightforward breathing exercise. So what I told her was, I said, just start by closing your eyes, or you can focus on a spot, and just take a few slow, deep breaths in and out through your nose. And as you breathe in, you feel the air as you come in. You hold for a few seconds, and then you breathe out, breathing out all the way, and then you hold for a few seconds. And so just noticing your breath as you're breathing in, you're breathing out. Notice the coolness of the air as you breathe in, the warmth of the air as you breathe out. Noticing your chest or stomach rise. You don't have to do one or the other. If you're more of a chest breather, that's okay. If you're more of a stomach breather, that's okay. And I had her do this for 10 cycles. So in breath, out breath, that's one cycle, and do that 10 times. And if she got distracted, I said, that's okay. You just come back to noticing your breath and you keep going. Same instruction as I did with 5 senses. So practicing this exercise 3 times a day for 7 days. So 21 practices of stop and breathe. And the same goal, the goal of allowing those cravings to come and go on their own without acting on them, letting urges pass. That's really our test of how effective these skills are. And what we do is we look at the data. When she came back to a session, we looked at her data to see, are you increasing the number of times you're letting your urges come and go on their own? So it's a process-based focus. It's important, of course, to look at, are you reducing the number of cigarettes you smoke? But that's where everybody goes. Everybody looks at that. Really, for ACT to be effective, is to focus on this process measure, which is, are you letting your urges come and go on their own? Because that's what the data shows. It's the key mechanism that helps someone to quit smoking. And so it's really, at this stage of the therapy, it's less important to be focused on, well, how many cigarettes did you smoke and you got down to 6 or you got down to 5? That's great. At this stage of the therapy, these critical first 3 weeks, the key thing is she practicing the skills, and is she increasing the number of times that she let her cravings come and go on their own? So it's that count, that daily count, that you really want to hone in on. And luckily for Jane, that was increasing as we went on. So there were these core key skills that leaves on a stream. There was the 5 senses. There was the stop and breathe exercise. Those became the core acceptance skills that were really important for Jane and are often important for our study participants. And we put them together in a simple acronym that I call BREAKS, BREAKS. And it's kind of a play on the idea of taking a smoke break, but we've reformulated it to mean B is for break, that is, take a break, stop and pause. R is for read what's inside. So notice what's happening in your body. It's a place we don't normally look. We usually look out. We don't usually look in. Expand and exhale. So breathe in and out. Do the cycle of breath in, breath out for 10 cycles. A for allow. Allow everything to be just as it is. You don't have to change anything. Just let it be there. Let the craving come and go. K is know. Know what's important to you. Know, Jane, that this is about caring for your body and this is about loving your grandkids. And S, step. Take a step. Do what's important to you. What can you do to take a step in that direction? And for her, in the pre-quit phase, it was tracking her urges and letting them pass. And so that became a simple acronym for her to remember these key skills and remember really the whole program and what the program is about. And that's BREAKS.